Greetings fellow Whovians and welcome to Timey Wimey Review. Huge news came out this afternoon and it has been confirmed that the Doctor herself, Jodie Whittaker, and Doctor Who showrunner Chris Chibnal will be leaving Doctor Who in autumn 2022. So this was confirmed by the BBC on BBC News just a few hours ago, that they said that Whittaker will star in a new 6-part series later this year. I thought it was 8, so I'm not sure where that's come from. And following up with 3 specials next year. So for now, I'm just going to paraphrase some of the quotations that Jodie and Chris has said to BBC News. So Whittaker went on to say, "I will carry the Doctor and the lessons I've learned forever. My heart is full of love for this show, for the team who make it, for the fans who watch it, and for what it has brought to my life. And I cannot thank Chris enough for entrusting me with his incredible stories." Chris Chibnall has been quoted saying, "Jodie and I made a 3-series and out pact with each other at the start of this once-in-a-lifetime blast. So now our shift is done and we're handing back the TARDIS keys. Jodie's magnificent, iconic Doctor has exceeded all high expectations. She's been the gold standard leading actor, shouldering the responsibility of being the first female Doctor with style, strength, warmth, generosity and humour. I can't imagine working with a more inspiring Doctor, so I'm not going to." I totally have to agree with Chris with what he said regarding Jodie, especially after seeing her in the Comic-Con at Home live panel over the weekend. She just had this aura of wanting to look after this character so much. She was just like a ring general, as I said in the Rumour Roundup over the weekend. And yeah, she really wants to look after this character and look after the show, especially with that little special, that video that she did during the height of the coronavirus pandemic. And yeah, and you can see that through her acting performances in Doctor Who. Yes, she hasn't had that big sort of speech moments as you would get used to with David Tennant, Peter Capaldi, Matt Smith, but she has brought other elements to the table with her humour, with her sort of quick wit and dialogue. And if anything, I want more of that. I do agree with what I said in one of my other videos earlier on the YouTube channel, that I feel like I've not really gotten to know her or know her incarnation of the Doctor just yet. So I really hope that during this next season and the 3 specials that we're getting next year, that we do have such an amazing swan song, because if anyone's going to deserve it, is Jodie Whittaker. She is a pioneer for Doctor Who. She's the only person who can lay claim that she's the first female Doctor, and all the inspiration that she has given to all of the fans in the Doctor Who universe, especially young female children and adults. You know, they're going to go on knowing that they can be an inspiration actress or director or writer. You know, it has opened up so many doors for other people. The same can be said for Chris Chibnall now. I know that he has been a polarising figure for many Whovians throughout the Doctor Who universe, and myself included. I've not totally agreed with everything that's been shown on TV. I know that the style and the presentation has not been as strongly received as previous series has, since the show's come back in 2005. Again, I've been an advocate for that as well. Some of the quality has just not been there in terms of the writing, but he's wrote what he wanted to write, and he has brought at least some kind of, however controversial, something new to Doctor Who, and has shattered Doctor Who lore, rightly or wrongly. Time will tell, it always does. And as a viewer and an avid fan, I do hope we get the conclusion that not only we deserve, but more importantly, what Chris Chibnall deserves as well, because Can't be easy to write for Doctor Who. We can all sit here and moan and say we can, I would have done this, I would have done that, but it's easier said than done at the end of the day. And what I've kind of appreciated during the pandemic is just the logistical nightmares that have gone to even just put something on to screen, not just for Doctor Who, but any film or TV show during the pandemic. So I kind of hope that Chris Chibnall hasn't had to divert too much away from his master plan to compensate with logistics of filming during the pandemic. I hope it does. I do hope that his master plan and the concluding story arc is to a satisfactory ending for him and for us as well. It is always sad when an actor or an actress leaves such an iconic role as the Doctor, Doctor Who. And when this was announced this afternoon, that was my first reaction was just of sadness. It sort of pulled me back to when it was announced that David Tennant was leaving, when he made that announcement at the NTA Awards. Wow, that was such a, oh my god. And even Matt Smith, when he put that on Twitter that he was leaving as well, and Peter Capaldi, it's always of sadness when someone is leaving Doctor Who. But there's also excitement as well, as we're going to see a new person step into those big iconic shoes. That's a story for another day. But for now, all I want to say is thank you to Jodie and Chris for all their hard work and efforts during their tenure as Doctor Who. But it's not over yet. We do have 6 episodes, hopefully it's 8, coming out later this year, and we've got 3 specials. The first one being in New Year's Day of 2022. That'll be followed by another special in the spring of that year, and the third feature length will come in on autumn 2022. That'll be Jodie Whittaker's last performance as the Doctor before she regenerates, and that's also to celebrate the centenary of the BBC. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts of the departure of Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall. Are you going to miss them? I know I am going to be missing them. And have you enjoyed the tenure in Doctor Who? I know quite a lot of you have. And if you have, absolutely big thumbs up for you guys. More power to you. It has been speculated all throughout this year that Jodie was going to leave Doctor Who, so we've had all the rumours about who was going to be the next Doctor. But let's do something different. Who would you like to see as the new showrunner for Doctor Who? My first thought is Mark Gatiss, please, but you might have different ideas. Let me know in the comments. All opinions are welcome, but as always, please be kind. Thank you very much for watching as always. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and barring any other breaking news, which I will report if there is any by the way, next time on Timey Wimey Review I will be reviewing the classic Doctor Who story Dragonfire from season 24. Until then, I'm just going to quote what Jodie has said earlier about her departure, which I thought was quite fitting. I know change can be scary, and none of us knows what's out there. That's why we keep looking. Travel, hopefully. The universe will surprise you constantly.